Hi everybody, welcome to my video today. Gonna just wait a few minutes as we get set up, and I'm gonna get my comments on my iPad. Anybody else do the most recent Apple update, the 13.1.2? It is throwing me off. It's like I love the dark mode for it. Like all of my devices are on dark mode. YouTube, like I've always done that because it hurts my eyes to have the brightness. And so I love that now my they have the dark mode, and I changed all my devices to that, but it's throwing me off. Like there's so many like I was using my Project Life app the other day, and it would, like the way it functioned before it did. So I'm totally like, I don't know, trying to figure everything out. Hey Julie, I'm always live at 11 or 11:30 on Friday. It's the other days that kind of vary, especially if I'm doing 3 times a week. It just has to fit into my schedule. But on Fridays, I'm home by myself. And so I'm always live at 11 or 11:30, like between those times. Hey, Gail. Hey, Daisy, Linda. Good morning, guys. Okay, so I'm going to jump in here. We'll stop talking about the Apple update. I'll get it. We'll all get the hang of it, right? Even the volume is weird. When you do the volume now, I'm like, this is weird. So let's go ahead and dive in. A few things for you guys. We're going to make a card today, but I want to share some things. I am in catch-up mode this week as the final things have been done in the house and we're kind of returning to normal. I have been spending the last 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, getting caught up. And I have one more blog post and video to share, which will be my post for today. It's a memory keeping post. And then I will be all caught up for this week. And then I have 3 more, well, including today's post, 4 more PDFs to write for you guys. And that will be finished. And all of my PDFs for September will go out in an email probably next week. So I'm super excited. I'm right on the edge of being completely caught up, which means this weekend I can work on stuff for next week, which is always, I love being in work on mode instead of catch up mode, right? So my October ordering special. So this month is an adhesive packet. So you get a sheet of white dimensionals. I was going to make a joke, but I decided not to. I don't know, people might not think it's funny. A set of mini dimensionals that are in the basic black, and these are in the holiday catalog. So if you have not if you've not tried the basic black dimensionals, they're fun to use, especially on those darker projects that we do. Like I might use them today, like the Night of Navy and the basic black. When you're using that, it's actually really nice. I hope it's a product that we will continue to carry in the catalog going forward, because I love them so much. So you get 2 sheets of that, and then you get a liquid glue and a snail refill. It will come in a package like this that will be sealed for you. All of the items are brand new, but to ship them to you, they will come in different packaging that will look like this. So that is for this month. You just use this host code right here. Okay. So that is my ordering special. Thank you. I've had a few people who have signed up for Paper Pumpkin. So thank you so much for signing up. I have to get those emails out. That's the other thing. Last thing in my emails hanging out that I need to do is reply to new Paper Pumpkin subscribers. When you subscribe to my Paper Pumpkin this month with me, you are going to get a package from me of 10 of my handmade cards. When you subscribe by October 10th, you will get this box here. And then this is the November box, and these coordinate together. So they'll have product that matches and works together, but you can do each of them on their own as well. So that is really fun. I love the boxes. I utilize my boxes. I, keep them and do different things with them. And so they're very, very pretty. And I love that. So make sure you sign up. I'll put a link here in the Facebook description when I'm done with this video. And then also if you're watching on YouTube or on my website, you'll just sign up and I will send you that package. If you've signed up and you haven't got an email from me, no worries. I am sending those out this weekend. It's just the last thing that I need to catch up on that's in my email. I spent some time this morning answering emails while I was doing some editing. Hey, Kathy. Good morning, guys. Okay, so today we're going to use this bundle. I'm going to show you why this is out on my desk. This is the Brightly Gleaming bundle, and it's the stamp set here, and then it has these 2 punches, which are really nice, and then we're going to use the paper. And the reason this is out on my desk is because I just designed my Stamp Club cards, and they look like this. It's so bright and shiny. I love it. These are the 3 cards that we're going to be making for Stamp Club. If you are interested in joining my Stamp Club, it is really simple. You just will sign up. I'll put the link in. Again, I'm so sorry. I'll put the link in for the, you sign up and then you just place an order each month. You can either sign up to where I place the order for you, or you can just place the order. It's a $50 minimum order before shipping and tax, and then you get a fun Stamp Club package from me, and you get to make 6 cards, and then we have a bonus project, and I do a live video in our Facebook page that we have. Nope, your price hasn't been mailed, Julie. Not yet. I've got to wait until I get paid from Stampin' Up! So I can afford postage. There's several things sitting on my desk that need to be mailed out, and they will be mailed out next Tuesday. So I'm starting with a Night of Navy piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to cut that at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to use this as my card base, and we're going to make a card. So I would love for you guys to join the Stamp Club. I love doing the bonus project. We have a Facebook group where we hang out, and I do that bonus project live. And you get the pieces to make the bonus project in your package. And then every month, somebody wins something fun. So we've given away a Stamparatus. Last month was a fun card kit that we gave away. And everybody's always entered in the giveaway, and everybody will win something at some point. Okay, so I have my card base, and then the other thing I need to cut is my piece for inside. I feel like my comments aren't working, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay, good morning, Debbie. Yeah, see, I had comments that popped up and I wasn't seeing them. So I'm just cutting this at 4 by 5 1/4. It's going to go in the inside. So then let's cut our pieces. So I have some copper foiling, and you guys, this piece, I'm going to use this piece up because I don't know if you can see all the indentations. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera. Maybe if I get it closer. It's so, like, I want to say bruised is the way I want to describe it. But it's from my, it's from my nails. So I think we're going to go at 5 inches. And we're going to go at... I'm kind of winging this today, you guys. I feel like maybe 1 1/2 will be good. Okay, so we have 1 1/2. And then we're going to pick some designs here. And I want to use, we're definitely going to use this piece. And you can see I've done some punching with the punches already. And that was part of my, when I was designing yesterday. So I definitely want to use that piece, but then I want to use this piece here. And then I love this piece. I think that might be it. Okay. So for this, I would like to do this. And then what we're going to do is take, I almost used the wrong piece. The top. Okay, so we're going to get all of our pieces first, and then we'll put the stuff together. And then for this one, what I want to do is this piece here, up here, my copper piece, was 1.5. So I think I want to go 2 and 2. Let's do 2. I feel like I want to do 2 1/4. I feel like you can always cut it down if it's too much, but you can't add. So, right? Okay, so then let's do 5 1/4. It will probably end up being smaller, but I just want to get these pieces cut. And then I sort of wanted to use this, but I don't know that it's going to work. Like I said, I'm totally winging this today. I didn't have a good plan going in. Okay, so the next thing that I need that we're going to cut right now, let me just grab my Big Shot. And I'm going to need a couple circles. Usually I try to have everything prepped for you guys with what I'm doing, but today I've been editing and writing all morning, so I'm trying really hard to get all of the stuff caught up before the kids get home. I really want to do some fun crafting this weekend. I'm going to cut 2 of these because I'm not sure which one's going to work. So these are just my stitched circles, and I know it's a little hard to see. I'm a little off camera, but I'm just taking them and putting them all on this white paper, Whisper white paper, and we'll run these through. I'll just go back and forth, and then I have these. I really need to get new plates, and I hate getting new plates. Like, I would much rather get a new stamp set than get new plates. But they're starting to get, you can see they're starting to like really affect my paper. What I need to do is probably keep a piece of copy paper so that I can just use that over the top of it. That would probably be better. Thought I heard a knock at my door. Okay, so I just have a couple of these and we're going to use them. Okay, so now we can get started with our project. Does anybody have anything fun planned this weekend? It is gorgeous weather here in California where we're at, up in the foothills. It's been like 73 to 75 degrees, and then we're supposed to have like 80-degree weather this weekend. It's going to be gorgeous. And I am looking forward to doing some crafting. I just mean copy paper to put in between the die and the plate, so then I wouldn't get that icky leftover stuff from my plates. So let me show you what I mean. So I would put my dies down like this, and then my paper, my paper would be under this. I'm getting annoyed at my comments. They're not working well. So I would put my die down like this, and then pretend like this is a piece of copy paper. Then I would just put that here, and then all of this stuff, this is just paper. It gets embedded in your plates. It would protect my paper here. See, like even more came off just now. They're not, I get them on Amazon now since Stampin' Up! Doesn't have them, and they're not too pricey for me. I think I pay like $11, but it's just the idea, right? Okay, so I'm going to use my triple banner punch. This is an amazing punch. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm not going to put it all the way at the top because I'm going to lose a lot of my paper. So I'm just going to put it in until I know it will make the banner piece. So I'm going to want this right in the middle. And then I want this piece maybe under it or over it. Maybe over it. So if it's over it, I gotta cut it shorter. Oh, Gail, I wish it was rainy and chilly here. I am waiting for... Let's do this first. Let's do the banner. Oh, dang, this is too... What did I cut it at? Did I do it at 2? I did it at 2 1/4. That's why. Okay, so let's do 2. See, you can always cut some off. You can't always add. Okay, so let's do this. This paper is gorgeous. I really love the colors. Okay, so we'll do that like this. And then I want this shorter so that I think so the paper will show. So what I'm going to do is just cut the top. Okay, so I had done this at like 5 1/4. So let's do it at like 4 3/4. I hate to do too much. Yeah, like, see, I need to do a little more. See, a little bit at a time. Little bit at a time. Okay. So let's just take a sliver off. I don't even really know what measurement that would be. I'm just itching, Gail, for rainy, chilly weather. We had a tiny bit of it at the beginning of last week. Like a tiny bit. We had like one day where it was cold and then it rained some, and it was fantastic. Okay, so we're going to put this down. Now a lot of this is going to be covered. So it's good that all the dents aren't going to be showing. I'm going to use my Terran tape. Oh, yeah, you had to get the 8.5 by 11. Yeah, that would be pricey. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, $25, that's... And I just feel like you have to replace them so much. I wish there was a different way. So I'm using the Terran tape just because the finish on the copper foil is... I'm going to use it on both the front and the back. And I just feel like it just makes things stick better. So we're going to go all the way up to the top. And once this goes down, that Terran tape, it's not forgiving at all. So if it doesn't go down straight, that's just how it is. Okay. And then what I want is this piece over this piece. This copper is gorgeous. I have to say that I'm not, or maybe I'm not a fan of the copper. But it is really, I'm starting to like it. And we've had copper now for a couple, I think like 2 years now. You guys, I just accepted gold as a thing and started really embracing it. And now I've got to get used to copper. Oh, yeah, you were up this way, Julie, last weekend. So, yeah, that would have been... Actually, I think where you were, I think it even snowed. Because I was shocked. My husband said it snowed in Lake Tahoe last week. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, they got like 3 to 5 inches already. And that was last Saturday is when it was rainy and cold here. We had our first fire of the season, which was fabulous. And in fact, we've had a fire every morning since. But I don't think we're going to need one this weekend. I think it's going to be pretty warm. I feel like this is totally crooked. But like I said, like once this goes down, so I don't know, like I'm not loving this card now. But I wanted to show you guys, sometimes when you're just winging it, I mean... right? Like what will probably happen is if I like the design of this card, then I will probably redo it and make it more of something that I'm liking. But I feel like it's sort of crooked and it's not kind of what I thought in my head. But that's okay. Okay. I feel like this is so crooked and I just know, like, yeah, see, I mean, you cannot, when you use that tear and tape, it is a very aggressive adhesive and there's no way to like get the paper up. Holy moly, Kathy, where are you at? 6.5 inches. Oh, of rain. I thought you meant of snow. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Do you think it's going to be a wet season this year? So so this stamp set has these, right? And I was like, okay, cool. So I was playing with this yesterday and I was like, okay, like I'm going to punch some out just using the punch like we did here. And then I'll color some of these. Okay, so here's the problem. I cannot color as pretty as this designer paper is. So every card I did, in fact, if you saw on my club cards, every time I did those shapes, I used the punch and paper, and it's just simply because I can't color that pretty. So it's almost like I feel like if you have the option to just use a punch on designer paper that is this pretty, I don't know why I would want to color it. But I do understand that some people obviously can color this pretty. I cannot. And just look at how gorgeous that is. Okay, so I did see in Idaho where my mother-in-law lives that it snowed already. I know, right, Daisy? Like, let the paper do the work. Like that, I'm totally with you. I mean, could I ever do anything this beautiful? I mean, I think not, you guys. And this paper is gorgeous. Like, look at this one. And this looks gorgeous in the punch as well. Like, let's do this one just for fun. We'll do a different one. And then let's take the copper and do the top like that. And just look at how pretty it is. And then I'll show you one other thing that you can do to dress these up. I mean, you can do a lot of things, really. Okay, so we will add this to that and just kind of scooch this on here. Okay, so then the other thing you can do is take I'm in love with these inks, you guys. Roll your paper. Oh man, I rolled it too much. I pressed in it too much. I mean, is there such thing as too much? Probably. Look at this. And we're going to do one other thing to this. And I'm telling you, you're just going to love it. Okay. So you can totally see, oh, maybe that's not a good place to lay it. Okay, so you can totally see where it's like I got a little too much, but look at how gorgeous this is. Oh, Daisy, you crack me up. Just take all my money. Look how gorgeous it is. I mean, and there's no work to it. So then the other thing you can do is take this Shimmer Crystal Effects and put this over the paper. Oh, garbage. I should have been testing that. That's okay. This is going to make it look like glass. And I will tell you, I don't like the bottle for this. I feel like if you have any sort of hand issues, I always think of my mom because she has really bad arthritis in her hands. And so there's certain things that it's hard for her to do. And I think about this. I recently bought, when we knew we were going to do some work in the house, I bought organizers for our food, like containers. And I specifically looked at all of them thinking of my mom. And like, would she be able to open the containers? And using this, I think if you have any hand problems at all like that, this container is not easy to use. Like you've really got to push on it. So that looks cloudy because that's how it comes out. It comes out cloudy. And you guys, this says shimmery, like crystals, like it's supposed to be like glittery, but I'm telling you, like, I don't see much glitter in this at all. I mean, I guess there's a tiny bit there, but listen, if it's gonna say glitter, I want it to glitter, right? I want it to be glittery. So I have this. This is a glitter duster. Inside is Stickles glitter, like crystal glitter. And then this is like is this a Tim Holtz thing? I think this is a Tim Holtz thing. I don't know, you guys. I ordered this and it took forever to get to me. I mean, it literally was on back order for like 1,000 years. And now I don't remember how to use it. There it goes. So you just push, it's like a pump. And you push it down and it like does the glitter. And I just got it so that glitter is not such a mess, even though it sort of just really was a mess. So I'm going to let this dry and I'll share it with you guys once it dries. So I feel like that's way more pretty. Like the glitter is like way more like if you add it, but I don't know, you guys, if you struggle with strength in your hands, this is okay. I'm just going to tell you guys, nobody call Stampin' Up on me. Okay. This is Glossy Accents and this is Crystal Effects. If you have hand problems, like if you struggle with strength in your hands, get this. Like, it's so much easier to use. Like, it's more, it's easier to use. I'm just going to tell you that. And the glitter in here, like I said, I don't think it has a ton of glitter. And I know, like, if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you're horrified right now because I just told people not to buy this. I'm not telling you not to buy this. I'm just saying I was shocked when I went to use this and how difficult it was for me to use. And I immediately thought about my mom and how if she would have got this wanting to use it and being excited about it, she wouldn't have been able to use it. And so that's why I'm saying that. So if you struggle with that, I just want to recommend another product that would give you the same effect that you could use. If that's not a problem for you, please, for sure, purchase this from me. Okay, so we'll set this aside and let it dry. And then we'll get back to our card. So you can see that glittery thing. It still does make a mess. All lies that it doesn't make a mess. See that? That's like, I got it like a year ago and it's like literally the first time I've used it. Okay, so we have this card here that's crooked that I'm not loving. You guys, am I in frame? Yeah, for sure, Daisy. I agree. I really do agree. I know that just because my mom has struggled with arthritis, I think about those things and I try to make sure like the things that we purchase in our home, like the food containers, my mom comes and visits us and watches the kids for us at times when she's here. And I would hate to have something like that I would know that she would access and her not be able to. And so it's the same thing. I think about that in these products that we have. I feel like it's important for you guys to know if it's, you know, if it is a struggle or not to use. Like it would be so discouraging to get something and it be like that. I was shocked when I first used that. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so I am just... Oh, yeah, carpal tunnel, too. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And I feel like crafting sometimes can be even hard on that, like what we're doing. So I'm just using some dimensionals, and I'm going to pop up this ornament that we made. And we're going to put this right in the middle of the circle. And this is going to go right here. And then see, this is why I needed 2 sizes of circles. I feel like that might be too big, but I feel like this might be too small. So what I wanted to do was this. So I'm going to stamp. Now I'm going to tell you guys something else I did with this stamp. So this says, "And be jolly this season." So I like the "be jolly this season." I didn't understand why there was an "and" sign with it. Then I started looking online, and what I realized is you're supposed to stamp this, "Merry Christmas and be jolly this season." And I was like, why do they make it hard for us? Like, why? Why? I don't even think that makes sense. Merry Christmas and be jolly this season. Sometimes with Stampin' Up, the sentiments that they do, sometimes I shake my head because I'm like, who says that? Or who would talk like that? Or like I don't get it. And then sometimes it's like, it means something that I don't understand, like that I didn't realize, like it was like referring to something, or it was like, I've seen people where they comment and they're like, oh, that's something that we say overseas. And I'm like, okay, never heard that. Like, right? Like, I love my friend Emma, who is from England, and the phrases that she says, I'm always like, say that again. Like, I love to hear her say them. I'm like, what does that mean? And it's so fun, right? But when you're stamping it on a sentiment, like when you're stamping a sentiment on a card, I would really like it to like work well. So I just decided I had enough of this sentiment, and I cut the "and" off. So again, I feel like you could call Stampin' Up and tell them a lot of bad things about me today. But I just cut it off. I just was done. I was like, I want to be able to use this "be jolly this season" and not have it say "and." So I cut it off. And it's been fine. I even threw the "and" away, which I normally don't do when I cut my stamps up. I normally save them. But I just was like, I'm going for it. I'm doing it. Okay, so we're going to let's use Mossy Meadow. Oh, that happens. Like, yeah, that's totally normal. The crackling and the sizzix. I know it sounds like you're going to break it. Like, it totally sounds like it's about ready to, like, break or blow up or something. You know what? As a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, they sometimes reach out to us through different methods to ask us, like, what we would think for sentiments. They just did one. They're designing some masculine not card products, but products, and they reached out to us in a Facebook group that we're a part of and asked for ideas. And I love seeing all the ideas that people come up with, because I'm like, some people are really creative. I'm like, you want a happy birthday sentiment? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, how many ways can you say that? But it's amazing. Like, people are much, much more creative than I am in that area. But just, like, customers, I don't think so. I've never seen them reach out to customers. So we're going to put this here. We're going to pop this up. And do you guys want to see me use some bling? Who doesn't? Come on, see my comments. Okay, let me catch up really quick. Yeah, I agree. I agree about inside sentiments. I'm horrible about decorating my envelopes and decorating the inside of cards. Like, there's so much that you can do, and I feel like I totally missed the opportunity. to do fun stuff. Yeah, we do. I struggle with masculine card anything. Marty, thanks. I don't know that cute is the word that, you know, say my husband would use. Like, he thinks I'm pretty crazy most of the time. Happy birthday, dude. I like it. Okay, and then is that a yes for the bling? I mean, I totally think that we need something. And I feel like these sequins go so good. Is this like copper? Look at this. Okay. I wonder, are these the same? Dude, I think these are the same. How did that happen? I don't think I realized that these were the same. Oh, no, these are darker. Okay. See, I was like, I would not do that. I would not do that. Okay. So I have those, or I have some dark brown. Like, these are dark copper, which I almost feel like would be pretty. Like, it would set it off. Okay. So let's see. I feel like sequins are the way to go. And we have these like dark brown ones, like, but they almost look black. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys choose. You tell me, dark or light? Okay, so that's the dark, and this is the light. So you tell me. This, I think, is too gold. Like, that's too... Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think this is too gold. Don't you think? Okay, I'm just waiting. And I gotta refresh comments because they're being ridiculous. Or there's these... Oh, I think these darker ones. Like, they're kind of in between. Okay. Yes, bling. You're the queen of bling after all. Light, light. Okay, everybody's saying light. So, definitely not dark. We know that. This is fun letting you guys choose. You know what would be fun is if I let you guys choose the whole card. Like, okay, so these I think are too gold. So, light. So, now tell me. So, this is the light. This is light, and this is like medium dark. So tell me, medium dark here or light? Stick with the light. Always stick with the light. Meaning, you know, always stick with Jesus. Light of the world. But light or dark? Or medium dark, I guess. Not these dark ones. Nobody said dark. Everybody was like, nope, nope with the dark. I almost would have gone with the dark. Okay, so these are the light, and these are the gold. These are medium dark, and these are light. That's what we're going to go with. Everybody's still saying light? Is everybody sticking with your first choice? It's probably always good to stick with your first choice. Okay, and then we have this. Light. Oh, I have one medium. The medium is what I thought, but everybody's saying light. Okay, we'll go with light. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, you guys. Okay. And these are a little bit holographic, like they have some rainbow effects to them. They're pretty. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's do this. So we'll pull some out. These are gorgeous. And I feel like we need a lot of bling because I just am in that mood. So let's put some on here. So I think I'm just going to do what I normally do, and that is sprinkle them across the edge. And I don't think I'll put any on here. Like, I think that might pull away from it. Well, I think I just have found that for me, using the X-Acto knife is what is easiest for me. And I have the corner of my nail to help out. I think it just comes from practice because I feel like it's not a card if there's not some bling happening. And you guys, look at this. This is the second time I've done this. Exactly enough glue dots for exactly enough sequence I've pulled out, and I didn't even count. That, I mean, it cannot get more perfect than that. I feel like that's the universe telling me it was a good choice. Though I do feel like I need a bling right there, because I feel like it's all over here. Dang, that was almost perfect. I mean, that would have been too perfect. But I'm going to put one right there. I feel like it's going to be perfection. Okay. Yep, that did it. That did it. Perfection. And then I always have to remind myself to quit. Like, don't keep going. I'm like, what else can I add? What else can I add? Okay, but I'll tell you why I feel that way. Because once I feel like I get to this point of the card, I feel like relieved that I actually made it to the end of a card and that it might be okay. And so I feel like putting the bling on it is like the easiest thing. It's like when you bake a cake and it doesn't, like it rises fine or it like bakes fine, it doesn't fall down. It's like the icing, like you just got to keep going because it's like you've done it. So I don't know that I love this card. I feel like this is definitely crooked. So I feel like, oh, that would be pretty. What about this? So I have some of this copper ribbon. Why don't we just do that? Who said that? Elizabeth. Why don't we just do that? See? Can't stop. Okay, let's pull this down so I don't... Oh, man. Pulled off one of my sequins. Rookie mistake. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do this. A little nerve-wracking on camera to tie a bow. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. Okay. Now, oh, another sequence came off. This is not easy. Okay, what I'm trying to do is keep that pulled tight so that the bow isn't funky. I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay. So this ribbon ties beautifully, you guys. There's so much you can do with this ribbon. In fact, all of my Stamp Club members are getting a roll of this ribbon for free this month as a gift because I love this ribbon. And in fact, I've got to order myself some more because this is the end of my roll. But it ties beautifully. And there's so much you can do with it. Let me show you a really fun technique with this. Okay, so now that we have like put everything you can imagine on this card. Okay, so this just went up on my website today. And I used this ribbon. And look, you can pull it apart and make it really fun. Thanks, Sandy. Yes. Yeah, you've totally seen my video today, Daisy. Yeah, it's this right here. And you can do so much fun with it. Like, there's so many fun things you can do with it. You can pull it apart. You can make it like this mesh. But then it ties beautifully. Like, it absolutely... I need my ribbon scissors to cut this properly. but it ties beautifully. It cuts beautifully. It's so fun. And then it's this copper feel. So I've been loving pairing all of our copper stuff together, like the ink pad, the ribbon. You guys know that's one of the reasons I love Stampin' Up! Is the coordination of all of it makes my life easy. The foil paper. So this is the card today. Like I said, I don't know that I love it. I don't know that it's my favorite. But it was fun to make. I will have a PDF for you guys. I will have 4 PDFs for you guys going up this weekend. I'm going to write all my PDFs tomorrow. And then if you're signed up to get my emails, you will get all of my Facebook Live PDFs in an email. I think there's 12 total of them. You'll get those next week. So if you missed any of them or you just don't want to go back and find them, I like to provide them in a place where they're all in one place for you. So I love it. So I don't know, guys, this came out, okay. So I will be featuring all of this product in my stamp club this month. So if you are interested in joining the stamp club, I will pop the link in as soon as I'm done here. And you'll get to make these 3 cards and a bonus project. It just went up, Kathy, literally moments before I went live, I had just got it up to YouTube and hit published. So that's probably why. It hasn't been up for very long. It was supposed to go up yesterday. And again, I'm just catching up, guys. Just catching up. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great Friday and that you do something fun and crafty. I will be doing some memory keeping this weekend and some planning for next week. So I'll be back all next week. Remember, I'm live on Tuesdays now as well. So I'll definitely see you guys on Tuesday, and I will have a fun Stampin' Up! Haul for you on Tuesday. We'll be looking at some brand new stuff that is on its way. I was hoping it would be here today so I could share with you guys some of the stuff, but it won't be here until Monday. So I will share on Tuesday the fun new product, and I'll have new fun things for you guys next week. I hope you guys have a great Friday and a great weekend, and I'll chat with you guys later.